Do you feel any different after this weekend?
It was such an honor, Dan, and I owe you so much appreciation because I wasn't even thinking about it until you and Jim Nance brought it up, and then Dick Vermeil kind of carried the ball from there, and so I owe so much to everybody. It was a it was a wonderful weekend, Dan. I have to say that I was shocked when Jane Kennedy was brought in to introduce me, okay, at the banquet that night, completely unexpected. And of course, she, along with Phyllis George, worked on the NFL Today and Irv Cross and Jimmy the Greek. Jane's got a book out called Plain Jane, and she's a great story. I recommend that for her. But then I want to compliment the city of Canton, Ohio. This is their biggest weekend. People were so nice in the committee. And oh, by the way, I had at least two people mention Dan Patrick needs to bring his show into Canton for the Hall of Fame. Okay, they came right to me, and I said, "Listen, I'll mention this, Dan, because we had over 100 Hall of Famers show up. So yes, I so appreciate the honor, and so does the family. But I was a kid in a candy store when they started introducing all these guys that I had covered. Dan Faust did a fantastic job. They bring them out to a stage, and then they set a couple of rows on either side, and they bring out the new Hall of Famers. And the four guys who were inducted this year had such great stories when they came out. I'll start with Sterling Sharp. He was the only one of the four, by the way, who was a first round draft choice, okay, by the Green Bay Packers. And then it was so heartwarming when he and Shannon hugged each other up on the stage. Shannon presented him with the gold jacket. First brothers to make the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And I couldn't resist. I got over to Sterling and I whispered in his ear, Eli Manning will never forgive you.
They beat Eli to the punch there of going into the Hall of
Yeah, they
Fame.
did.
Yes. Yeah.